The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC Wildcard game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Will McDonald there on the tackle. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Vegas first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Dropping back to throw. That one's complete, right side. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. We've got a screen to the running back. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Bunch right. Test. Bunch right. Hey, 551. 551. Go.
First play, Fields letting it rip. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Jam. Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Fields to throw it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Sit high. Sit high.
Fields out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be Raider football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing from the gun. His running back hauls it in deep right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that will set up 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Back to him on 2nd and goal. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Looking to the air here. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, 551. Here we go. Right.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Angel. Here we go, son. West right, in. Lunch right. Hey, never mind. Monday. No mas. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that means 3rd down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Can. You got a mini base. Why not? Tonight.
Fields on 3rd. On target to his man Taylor. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Here's the handoff. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Will McDonald there on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Buys time, rolling right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, they'll run. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Going ground on first and goal. So it's the 2-minute warning here for MetLife. It's the Raiders with 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And in for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Off play action, it's Fields. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Aguilar with the grab. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here we go.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Easy.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Hey, can. Delta.
Play action, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up.
Here we go. Delta. Alpha, 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 alpha. Right. Right.
Now Fields. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
EQ. Tonight.
First down throw for Fields. Finds his target Hall. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, can. Tonight.
A final throw before the break. Here's a deep shot towards the ends. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Alpha, let's go. Hey, can. Go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's looking deep once again. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Second down and 10. Fields. He finds Aguilar. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go, son. Hey, can. Tonight.
Now it's Fields. Finds him over the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Here we go. Alpha. Right.
They start the half with a give to Hall. Pushing for the red zone. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
11. Test, much right. Hey, 551.
They kick the running back in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They give on second to Hall. Big gap up the middle. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on third.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hey, Ken, here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Son.
Throw on third down. From the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9.
Here we go. We're good. Go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.